Millions of Americans could lose their food benefits next month, and for some states, the halt begins as early as November 1st. If you rely on SNAP or EBT to buy groceries, this update is critical. We're talking about over $6 billion in monthly food assistance now hanging by a thread because of the government shutdown. Comment your age and state below because I'll be showing which states are getting hit first and what you can still do to prepare. And before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications. We post real-time updates on Social Security, SNAP, and retirement benefits every single day so you never miss the news that affects your wallet. Now, what's really happening? Let's break down what's going on. The federal government shutdown has now stretched into its third week, and funding for key social programs like SNAP and WIC is running out fast. Without new budget approval from Congress, the USDA legally can't release new funds for November. That means state agencies, the ones that send out your EBT payments, are now warning they might have to pause or delay November benefits entirely. The biggest alerts so far are Texas and Pennsylvania. Both states have announced that if the shutdown doesn't end by October 27th, SNAP benefits will not go out in November. Now, just to recap, SNAP, also known as food stamps, helps around 42 million Americans put food on the table every month. It's funded 100% by the federal government, but each state handles the day-to-day distribution. That means your EBT card, the one you swipe at Walmart, Kroger, or Aldi, depends directly on federal money being approved and sent down to the state. If the federal government stops funding, the state can't legally process your payment. And that's why even states like Minnesota and New York are now on alert. Minnesota says benefits are at risk if the shutdown continues. New York warns of delays or possible suspensions. Now, which states are affected so far? Here's what we know right now, straight from official sources. Texas will halt all November benefits if the shutdown continues beyond October 27th. Pennsylvania says November SNAP payments cannot be paid unless Congress passes new funding. Minnesota warns benefits are at risk if the stalemate continues. New York preparing for possible delays or suspensions. And remember, SNAP is run state by state, so depending on how much reserve cash each agency has, some may delay payments instead of stopping them completely. But at this point, no state can guarantee full November payments without federal approval. So, what does this mean for families and seniors on SNAP? If November payments stop, millions of households will face immediate food shortages. Local grocery stores, especially in small towns, could see a sharp drop in sales. Food banks and charities are already preparing for record demand. Economically, this is massive. SNAP pumps about $6 billion every month into local grocery stores. When that stops, it's not just families that hurt. It's store owners, truck drivers, and retail workers too. And if you're a senior relying on SNAP to stretch your Social Security check, even a short pause can mean missing meals or cutting medicine to afford food. So how did we even get here? This all comes down to Congress failing to pass appropriation bills, basically the annual federal budget. When that doesn't happen, departments like the USDA can't legally spend money. That's why, as of late October, SNAP's funding is locked, frozen until Congress acts. Ronald Ward, the acting SNAP director, told state agencies that 42 million people may lose access to their full November benefits if this shutdown continues. And SNAP isn't the only program in danger. The WIC program, which helps over 7 million low-income mothers and children, got a short-term $300 million boost to stay open until October 31st. But after that, the money runs out. Unless new funds are approved, WIC agencies may have to stop issuing food vouchers or reduce benefits. So if you or someone you know uses WIC, make sure they know this timeline and check their state website daily for updates. This shutdown isn't just political drama. It's real life for millions of Americans. Families, veterans, and seniors are watching the calendar and hoping Congress remembers them before the grocery shelves go empty. For every day this shutdown continues, food insecurity spreads. The longer it lasts, the harder it will be for states to catch up on missed payments. So please don't wait for rumors or Facebook posts. Stick with official sources like SSA.gov, USDA.gov, and your state DHS website for updates. If you found this video helpful, drop your age and state in the comments. We'll reply with the latest SNAP status for your area. And hit subscribe to stay updated on every Social Security, SNAP, and senior benefit update so you're never caught off guard. I'm here every week breaking down the truth about your money, benefits, and the policies that affect real Americans. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next update.